there was this classmate of mine who asked me how tamale was, and the only picture she could have about tamale wasn't exactly what tamale was. It was like some poverty-stricken place with dirty people all around.
We don't have anything to boast.
Yeah, at the moment I was mad. Like, why would you even say all of these to me? Well, what's making you feel like exactly?
It's fun, it's educative, it's entertaining. It's season 3 of your favorite TV show, Lucky Trip.
Beautiful people, my name is Camido, aka Mr. Grind on Stop. Hello. Hi. Hello, boss. Yay.
Do family when it's family time.
Take a seat as we embark on a ride of your life with your favorite celebrities.
We rather go to Nigeria to film.
Miss V is my friend. Actually,
you are going to do that.
Hey. Lucky Trip, the ride of your life.
Hi, my name is Queen Tuntea Dahamani, Ghana's most beautiful 2022. The radiant queen illuminating Ghana's beauty and widely referred to as Queen of Impact. Well, that's because my reign has been the most impactful from time immemorial. Lucky Trip is in Tamale, it's in the north. And I cannot be less than excited about this. I can't wait to meet my fan, just chit chat with them and let them know how much I appreciate and love them. Stay tuned and have fun. Hi, my ladies, how are you doing?
We're fine, thank you.
And how has the Tamale weather treated you so far?
So far, so good. It's cold, so.
I know it's cold. It's not always hot in Tamale as people think.
Yes.
Anyway, so tell me about yourselves. What are your names and what do you do?
Okay, so I'll go first. My name is Latifa. I'm a fresh graduate.
Okay, fresh graduate.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, and then I'm an advocate too.
Advocate.
I'm very passionate about women empowerment.
Okay,
Children.
interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. Right, Latifa. And what about you, my lady?
Okay, my name is Fati. I'm also a fresh graduate.
Oh, a lot of freshers over here.
Yes.
Me time, my fresh queen.
Yes, of course, I can see that.
So how was the whole feeling like when I won? Because I heard when I won it was crazy in Tamale.
So.
And I still haven't gotten someone to give me perfect description of how it felt in Tamale. Someone told me that it was as if Ghana had scored a match.
Yeah, it was a big win for Northern Region.
I was like, oh wow.
I really
Interesting.
like what I saw because how the people expected the outcome to be, that wasn't what happened. You know, when Southerners have this notion about Northerners that we don't have, they can do we
have no
can't
ideas.
do it. Yes. So when you won, I was like, oh, finally now we rest.
I know.
We also have something to boast about, and we are not as dull as they thought we
And
are.
one thing, we're very proud.
Oh.
I was actually there.
Thank you. You
I
at
was
the
there for
finale,
yes,
yeah?
I was
Oh
there.
my
I shouted
God.
till I lost my voice.
I can imagine. It was a crazy night. It was a moment, a night I will relive. But one moment about that night I would not want to even have a feel of it for 2 seconds is that moment before they mentioned the winner.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
We're very nervous.
My God!
I don't want to imagine.
Look, people were tensions but I don't think it was as compared to me standing there or us standing there, you know.
Yeah.
And Cookie and Anita kept dragging the whole process of mentioning who has won.
They want to keep everybody in suspense.
Yeah, it was crazy. The suspense was crazy. The butterflies was just, my God, it's a moment I don't want to relive. Finally, I think Anita was the one that mentioned, and when she did, I just said, oh my God. Finally. Yeah. I was like, wow, at long last.
Yeah.
At long last.
Hi everyone, Sefa here, and I just finished my episode on Lucky Trip. So make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel for all the details.
I think for me, in all this winning and everything, what really stood out for me was the fact that as someone who is very passionate about women empowerment and children, I was very proud that your project was centered around the Kaya.
Yeah.
When I heard about it, I was like, oh, it's not really about the crown only.
Yeah.
She really has women at heart. Yes, and she knows where she's coming from. Kaya is very rampant here, like all the time we see it over here. But I really want to know, why did you decide to do a project around Kaya?
Well, for me, I had different experiences, made me want to do something about Kaya. The very first experience was in Infantiman Girls, my Form 1 in Infantiman Girls. So there was this classmate of mine who asked me how Tamale was, and the only picture she could have about Tamale wasn't exactly what Tamale was. It was like some poverty-stricken place with dirty people all around.
We don't have anything to boast of.
And I didn't quite blame her. At the moment, I was mad. Like, why would you even say all of these to me? Well, what's making you feel like exactly? But then later I understood that, well, if she has never been to the north and the only people that she meets who are from the north are the Kaya people in the market, because from her explanations, those are the ones that she meets and from the north. It means that it's left onto us to change the narrative and to sell the north to them as it is and not as what they perceive it to be. That was one experience. Another experience was somewhere in 2019. I had gone to the market to shop for the house. And I saw this Kaya girl, the load that she had carried. Like, I literally followed her because I couldn't imagine someone carrying that load. So I followed her until she offloaded what she was carrying for the woman that she was carrying it for. And a few moments later, she was crying. And so I walked up to her briskly and I asked her, like in Dagbani, and she was surprised to hear me speak Dagbani, but she didn't expect that I would be speaking Dagbani. And that was when she explained, and then the tears were just now uncontrollable. And she was like, can I imagine this load, all this load that she carried? The woman just gave her 2 cedis.
Wow.
And I'm like, but that's wicked. Really, that's wicked for someone to carry all this load and give her 2 cedis. And she was like, that's not even her problem. She has a son, and the son hasn't eaten since morning. And she was hoping that with the money she would get from the woman, they will have food, like proper food. But with these 2 cedis, like, what proper food can she buy for the baby? And it touched me so much. So the money I took to actually shop for the house, I just gave everything to her and I went home. So there was no shopping for that day. And that experience just made me want to do something about Kaya. So I didn't start doing something about Kaya now. Like, it's something that I have been trying to do. It's been a while. Before now, even in 2020, I had trained about 65 women in Tubong, some village here around here, to make lepe soap, because then the COVID had hit and we were all advised to wash our hands with soap and the running water and all of those things, like really promoting sanitation and all of those things and hygiene. And so imagine if you can't afford soap, like, what's going to be your faith? And so I trained some women in some rural areas to make lepe soap. At least they could sell it and they could also use it for their domestic purposes. So yeah, these and few other reasons. I mean, just going into markets in Accra and seeing how they are treated. If you are from the north, you will feel it. Like, you really will feel it. And as passionate as I am, I've always wanted to work around something like that. And so that's my reason.
Cynthia, please, is there any advice that you would want to give to we the youth?
Yes, of course. There's always advice for everyone, even me. I'd say that in whatever you do, whatever at all, just give in your best, give in your 100%, because that's the only way that you are going to achieve whatever you are doing. You cannot be lackadaisical about anything you are doing. And also, if you worship God or whatever you worship, just take it very seriously. And people are the reason why, are always going to be part of the reasons why we get to where you are. So never underestimate anyone and respect everyone. Yeah, so that's what I'll actually tell the youth. Be very hardworking and do everything in 100% and never underestimate anyone. Hey.
Okay, name 3 things you like to do when you're at a party.
Oh, sip some drinks, press my phone, and take pictures.
Okay.
Another one.
Name 3 things you often wear.
Shades, sunglasses, earrings, and perfume. Expensive perfumes, yeah.
Okay. The last one. Name 3 places you would want to visit.
Oh, Maldives, Paris, and the United States of America.
Okay.
Right, so since we are at your destination and I really appreciate you, I have something for you. So can I have the Lucky Trip box? So I have this for you. And these, you know, as ladies, we all need these.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm sure you help yourselves out.
Yes.
So I really, really appreciate you for always supporting, for the love and everything. It goes a long way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, how cool is that? That was really interesting and fun, and I really appreciate and love my fans so much. Tama poi kanai chang to pe bambala nama. Umbar munung pang se to pasar bezaha. Ni cham ya shukro. Kazang inia zaha nang shukro ne. Kale yida puyelane. Dama. Dini yen chekib jane. Katide kandingwane bishama. Bye.